Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Ohio, you have some major pro-gun bills currently being considered, and we'll go over them momentarily. But first, a little quick update on the shirt campaign. I know you're probably sick of hearing me say it. There are 10 days left right now to get one of these shirts that I've made that has this background on the shirts. I have lost more sales through WePay. It's getting old. It's getting very aggravating to deal with this. Thank you, everybody who has switched your order through PayPal. I just had to email a few more people and cancel some more orders. Please, if you are going to purchase a shirt through this campaign, please only use the PayPal option. We were about 5 away from my goal, but I had to cancel more and refund them, so we're about 13 short of the goal, which was 100 shirts. Hopefully we can surpass that. 10 days left. Please pass the word around and grab one or two or more. I'd appreciate it, and it directly supports this channel. Now, Ohio, 3 major gun bills. There are 8 in total that are being looked at, but there are 3 major ones. The first one is House Bill 228. As always, a link will be in the description of all the bills that I speak about here, so that you can look over them for yourself. 228 is pretty big. It's good. It's being touted as the Stand Your Ground bill in Ohio, but it is much more than that. It does remove the requirement of retreating, and it allows people to use force to defend themselves. But there are other caveats in this bill that make one believe it stands a pretty good chance of going through. Now, I'm just going to read you the quick summary of the bill itself, the actual verbiage, so that'll give you a heads up of what it entails, and you can go back and read it if you want by using the link below. So it says it's going to put to assign the prosecution of burden disproving a self-defense or related claim on the actual prosecution. So what does that mean in plain English? Innocent until proven guilty. See, just because someone uses force to defend themselves, some states say automatically you're going to get charged with murder. Well, Ohio is looking to make sure that everybody stands a chance of due process. They're going to stay innocent until proven guilty, and the prosecution has to prove that this person doesn't qualify for the self-defense immunity. So that's a good one. Same bill also to expand locations at which a person has no duty to retreat before using force under both civil and criminal law. That's good because some places just do it under criminal law and allows you to be sued like crazy civilly. This is a good move too. Also, to modify the concealed handgun license law regarding a licensee's duty to keep licensee's hands in plain sight. Now, this one is odd. I mean, it's a requirement that you tell, in Ohio, you have to tell a police officer right away that you have a weapon on you and you have to keep your hands in plain sight. It doesn't even really have to be a law. That's just plain common friggin' sense. Like, the first thing, you don't want to tell a cop, hey, I got a gun on me, and then start moving your hands around. That's like a prescription to being shot. That's stupid. So that's common sense. If you're going to say, hey, officer, I am armed, I have a duty to inform you, how would you like me to proceed? You know, you just don't want to start reaching for stuff, because I know I would be handling that situation a little different. This will also address the penalties for illegally carrying concealed firearms or improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, and it'll also attack the posting of warning signs regarding possession of weapons, etc. House Resolution 8228, link is in the description, and it's a pretty good read. Another big one that I want to talk about is House Bill 142. Again, link is going to be in the description. This is looking to piggyback off what I just said from House Bill 228. This is looking to remove the requirement to notify law enforcement that you are carrying. The big one is House Bill 201. It's been trying to be pushed through for 15 years. This might be the year, and it's constitutional carry. It's looking to remove the concealed carry permit requirement for the state of Ohio. Constitutional carry, the way America should be. Looking to come to Ohio in House Bill 201. If you live in Ohio, guys and gals, you need to start calling your representatives, both in the House and the Senate, and get behind these bills. Tell them you support them. Tell them, you know, you're going to follow it. You want an answer if they're going to back it or not, etc. Put the pressure on them so they know that there are people out there that want these things to pass. Because they're looking for the next payday, they want to be reelected. You got to get on these people. So real quick, I'll give you a synopsis of 7 bills right now, 7 of the big ones that are being considered in Ohio, and I'll have links in the description of all of them for your reading. House Bill 79, paramedics and others assigned to SWAT teams would be trained and permitted to carry firearms while on duty and be allowed to carry concealed weapons. No brainer. If you're going to be in the firefight, you might as well have something to defend yourself and the other officers that you're assigned to, because their safety is incumbent on you as well. House Bill 142, when stopped by law enforcement, concealed weapons permit holders would not be required to tell an officer that they're carrying a firearm. House Bill 201, constitutional carry, aims to wipe out Ohio's concealed weapons permit program and allow any adult age 21 or older to carry hidden firearms. Hidden, let's just say concealed, as long as they aren't barred from doing so under federal law. Can't be a prohibited person, so if you're someone who's anti-gun, stop that bullshit now. If they're a prohibited person, they're not going to qualify for this either. Continues, it would eliminate the requirement that people carrying the weapons disclose when they're stopped by law enforcement. Police would not be allowed to search, seize, or detain someone, no matter how temporary, based only on the fact that they're carrying a firearm. Yeah, because of the Second Amendment. People have the right to carry a firearm. Just because they're carrying a gun doesn't mean they're illegal. House Bill 228, Ohioans would no longer have the duty to retreat when threatened, essentially permitting them to stand your ground. Also, the prosecution would have the burden of disproving self-defense claims. Current law puts that burden on the person making it. That bill would eliminate the requirement that a CCW permit holder keep their hands in plain sight during traffic stops. Guys and gals, that's just plain common. That's just good thinking. Trust me, that's just common sense. And also the requirement that property owners post no guns signs. House Bill 233, the penalty for a concealed carry permit holder carrying a weapon in a prohibited area, such as government buildings or places of worship, would be reduced to a misdemeanor from a felony, and only if the person refused to leave when asked to do so. Senate Bill 81, active members of the armed forces and veterans would be allowed to get concealed carry permits without paying fees or going through the training. So the 8-hour state class is gone, and they wouldn't have to pay the fees to get the permit. And finally, Senate Bill 122. This would allow people to carry concealed weapons in the State House of Ohio and on its grounds. Okay? But I'll have a link for each one of these bills in the description. I'll also have a link that you can go to the state website for Ohio and figure out who your legislators are so that you can reach out and talk to them, email them, call them, or whatever. I'll make it as easy as pie. It's all in the description. Please check it out. Like and subscribe if you like this. Please pass this around. It would mean a lot. And please, if you got a minute, grab a shirt. There's 10 days left to do so. Once they're gone, they're gone. And until we see each other again, this is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. I appreciate your time more than you know. Be safe. Stay vigilant. Carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.